Hi, I'd like to introduce the Mueller Electric's ground identification system version 1.0 and 1.5. Why are we doing this? Well, our customers have asked us, how do I know if I have a good ground before I paint? And 9 times out of 10, they don't know, and they may or may not have a good ground until they actually get their paint jobs out on the other end of the line, realizing, doesn't quite look quite right. So you can go ahead and use a multimeter and it will give you the same type of reading, but I don't know if you want your paint managers or your paint engineers in the paint room itself prior to painting to take readings every single time the bus or the tractor or the truck gets pulled in to the paint room. So what we've designed is a real simple go, no-go device which will give you a reading of good ground, bad ground, or no connection whatsoever. This particular device is a device that has a small box as such and gets mounted on the wall. You'll need a regular wall plug-in for it because 120 volts AC used, and it'll encompass 2 particular wires which will connect on to the particular bus or truck or whatever substrate it is you're painting. Put the wire on one end, put the wire on the other end, and if you have a nice solid connection, you will end up with a green light indication and it's okay to paint. However, if for some reason you hook up the 2 clamps and you end up getting a bad ground or a very weak ground, you'll have a siren and an indicator on the box of red. So they will know right away that something needs to change. You can wiggle the connections around to make sure you're breaking through the actual undercoat, or in some cases maybe you have to move it to a whole different spot whatsoever. However, this box will tell you good ground, no ground, poor ground. You'll always know where you stand in a go, no-go environment. Not every paint room has the ability to connect to both ends of the substrate that you are painting. Therefore, we came out with our model 1.5. On 1.5, it operates the same way as the other device. However, you will have your ground wire, which simply plugs in with a banana. And this now gets connected to your grounding source, which can either be a pin in the ground or your bus bar going around the outside of your paint room. This operates on a much larger clamp than the 1.0. The good news is it also offers the indicator right on the clamp itself. This way, the paint operator doesn't have to turn around and look at the wall to see what color is on the device. He'll know right away whether or not the ground is good or not, and if not, wiggle the clamp around until he gets a solid metal on metal connection. If it's not connected at all, the unit doesn't read anything, it'll be a blue light. If you have a bad ground, it's reading something, but the resistance is high, you'll have a siren and a red light indicating no go. However, if the connection is solid, a green light will appear on both the box on the wall and on the clamp, so the paint engineer knows, great, just let go of the clamp, let it stay connected, and fire up that paint gun, and you'll end up with a solid paint job. Well, let me just say this, if you don't, it won't be because of the ground. More devices are being created. We have another one that's a touch point that has been tested right now, and our various other versions that are being developed and designed as we speak. However, if you want more information on these 2 devices, please contact Mueller Electric at muellerelectric.com or give us a call at 800-955-2629, and we'll be happy to help.